What is going on, Maniacs? It's been a very long time since I've recorded a video, but I'm glad to be back because I do have a very small manga haul for you today, and partly is because in this video, all this manga that I'm about to show you, and even though it's like 5, maybe 6 volumes, all came from my very first YouTube check on this channel. So one thing I want to do is just thank you guys for watching the content. I really appreciate it. Just your views alone has made me like it felt different being able to buy manga without my own money, if that makes any sense. So thanks to YouTube AdSense, because all your viewership, I was able to get like I said, buy my first manga haul, even though it's only 5 or 6 volumes. Partly is because I made like $101, and I was like, oh, this would be a great time for a video. So yeah, I'm taking my very first YouTube check and I bought manga with it, because one thing that would be great, I don't ever care if I were to make millions of dollars from the channel, or even though that's unlikely, but you get the point. I don't really care about like profit on the channel. But what would be really dope is that I could continue buying manga and having a community to, you know, share that with. That like if it could like just even out where I'm just able to buy manga like as at the rate I've always have been, without actually like using that would be great. So just your viewership alone has been able to provide that for at least 6 volumes of manga, so I really appreciate that. But without further ado though, I did want to just give you that thank you and just kind of explain what's going on here. But obviously you're here to see the manga, so I'm going to show you the manga that I got. Now I went to Barnes & Noble because I just wanted to get it quick. So I feel as though I could have got a little more manga if I were to go online, whether that be Amazon, Crunchyroll, wherever, half-price books. I may have been able to get, like I said, you know, cheaper, so maybe get extra 2 or 3 volumes. But I really just wanted to go into the store, get out, and do the video. So let's go ahead and get into it. So overall, like I said, I've made about $101, so that was my limit, of course. Now, technically, my total ended up being $115, but that's because I bought a different book that's completely unrelated to manga. So you subtract that, and then of course you get what, like I said, $115. That book was $20, so you get like $95. So without further ado, the first manga I wanted to show you is Homunculus. This is the final omnibus for this series. I think it was, yeah, it's only 10, so you got five physical books. And now I'm going to start reading it. Well, I'm not going to start reading it right now. The second, my actual goal was to read that, PTSD Radio, maybe something else for the month of October. So now that this is complete, I'll be able to do that. So I'm very excited. I don't know how I'm going to do that content-wise. Like, I don't know if I'm going to talk about all the books that I read for October for, you know, Halloween, or if I'm going to do a series by series. We'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But they're definitely interested. As you know, I've been collecting homunculus for a while, and I've somehow been able to avoid spoilers because I'm so like involved in wanting to understand that series. And I just, you know, I'm very involved. I wouldn't say I'm very involved in the manga community, but just I'm reading, you know, what people say on Reddit about a lot of stuff. So every time I see homunculus, I'm like, scroll. So somehow I've been able to avoid any kind of spoilers, even when it comes to panels. So now that I finally have the series and it's complete, very excited to read it. Can't wait to talk about it next month. Next, I have the omnibus. The second omnibus for the Fable. I went ahead and got this mainly because, and it looks, I like that it's kind of like a different color. I would like, because I think the third one is like red or something, so I'm interested to see what eventually it would all look like after you collect all the volumes, because the first volume is yellow. But I am halfway through the first omnibus edition of that. I think I'm like on chapter 12 or something. There's 19 chapters, so maybe a little over half. So I'm liking it so far. I did say in my Discord community that I felt as though the comedy really wasn't hitting with me sometimes, but for every time it doesn't, there are plenty of times it does as I continue to read more. So I'm really liking it more and more. Shout out to I Don't Manga. I'll link his channel in the description. He kind of was like, you keep reading, I guarantee you're gonna like it. And I said that I asked him about it, or asked my Discord about it around like chapter 3. So now being in chapter 12, I see what he was talking about, and I'm enjoying it a lot more. So of course that led to me getting volume 2. Next, we got the 7th volume of Parasite, the hardcover full color edition. I think it's just the E left, and then the series will be over, and I think you'll have all 8. This, I don't know when the 8th one comes out, so therefore I may or may not read it during October. I doubt it comes out around then, but I have no idea, so I need to make sure. If it does come out before Halloween, then of course I'll probably add that into that, even though it's not like strictly horror, but still, if it doesn't, then we'll just read it at some point, because I did say as soon as I finish I'm planning on reading it, so it would just be great that maybe those things kind of happened at the same time. Next we have another omnibus in Initial D. I was supposed to have this a while ago. I had it in my Amazon cart, but then baby stuff came up, so I couldn't get it, and then I just kind of just forgot about it. I mean, I really haven't read the first one yet, but y'all know how excited I was for this series because I really like the anime, really like the theme song, like that. It's just, that's a very nostalgic anime. That's like one of the ones where if I'm doing something but I need something on, I'm not afraid to put Initial D on. So can't wait to actually read the manga series. This one, considering I've seen the anime, I may not be in a rush to read it. So you'll probably continuously see it in these hauls, but like I said, this is more likely going to be one of those ones like how I did Parasite. When I finish it, collecting it, I'll read it, but until then, I'm not really in a rush unless I just run out of stuff to read. But if you look at my shelf, I have plenty of stuff to read, so I don't think that'll happen anytime soon. And then the last volume of manga I got, so I did end up getting 5 volumes of manga, is, and one other thing, just in general, I probably could have got more manga if I didn't get so many omnibus. So like I have a full hardcover full color edition, that's what, $20. Omnibus of the Fable, $20. The omnibus for Homunculus was like 30, and then the omnibus for Initial D was 20. So if I went ahead and got, like, and spoiler alert, the last volume of manga I got is Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. If I were to get, single volumes like this, I probably could have got maybe 8-9 volumes of manga, close to 10 depending on also like sales and whatnot. So yeah, that I would like to say that's probably like the biggest reason why my haul is not maybe as big as it could have been if I spent it wisely, efficiently. But anyway, Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, have not started to read it yet, but every time I see it, I pick it up. Now, this is a series I'm actually not trying to wait until it's done to read. I just haven't had a chance. I was getting more time to read, and I was very excited about that. But then, as parenthood goes, it got a little difficult, and that's partly why I haven't been, posting on this channel. Not even because there's nothing to talk about. It's just that I feel as though a lot of my content as being a manga collector revolves around me reading. And I know I could do other videos like, because I have like reorganized my shelves again and things like that. And then I've been watching anime, and we talk about it in the weekly reviews. But I think with me not reading as much, I was like, I just don't want to go and like force it. If I have a really, really good idea, or I just really, really want to share something, then of course I'll come on here and share that. But I didn't, and like I said, I haven't been reading. But last couple of days I've been reading a lot. So thankfully, maybe some more videos will come out outside of this one. And this is the first bit of manga I've bought since my last manga haul. So if you can go back and look when my last manga haul was, and maybe even think about 2 weeks before that, because normally I have like a bunch of manga before I actually do, unless it's for a specific occasion, but usually my monthly manga hauls, I just hold the manga to the end of the month. So if you go back to my last manga haul, that was the last time I bought some manga. So it's been a minute, but I'm really trying to focus on reading what I got, just because I've got a lot at this point. There's a lot to read, but I'm excited. And I'm knocking it down. So if you see some videos starting to come out, like I said, just know I'm reading a lot more. But anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Once again, I cannot thank you enough. This specific manga haul would have not been possible without you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys. So thank you so much for just watching the video, because that's all it takes is just you watching the video. I really appreciate it. Maybe next time I'll give like a heads up in the Discord. So if you're not in Discord, make sure you join. I have a link down in the description below. I'll give a heads up and maybe let you pick what I get, and then we'll obviously limit it to price, because that's kind of the whole point of it is you don't want to go over the price that it gave you, because then I'm buying it, and then it's not as fun. So maybe we'll do that. Just let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Once again, thank you so much for watching even 1 second of one video. I really appreciate it. It's like this manga haul was for you guys. It really was. But thank you once again, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.